Hi everyone. Thank you for joining me for another The Right Way Wednesday. Yesterday we held our monthly Ask and Answer series, and we talked about eStim, which eStim code to use, how to document it, and how to support its use within your plan of care. So I just wanted to touch briefly on that today, and you can get more information by going and checking out that webinar. We're going to be posting it on CEU 360 soon, so look out for that. It will include the video of the webinar, the presentation itself, and then the questions asked and answered during the Q&A portion of that webinar. But I just wanted to kind of outline what we talked about yesterday in case you're interested in going to check that out or need some more information about when to bill for eStim and how to bill for eStim. So we talked about first the different types of eStim, so whether or not you're going to be using G0283 unattended eStim versus 97032, which is attended eStim, or maybe you're working on wounds and wound healing and you're going to be using G0281, what those specific documentation requirements are, and there are very specific requirements for that code in particular, or even 64550, which is the initial application of a TENS unit. So we talked about what those different types were, and then we went on and talked about documentation requirements for each, from diagnostic information all the way through the daily notes, because it's really important that when you're billing for any modality, not just eStim, that we support the use of that modality through our diagnostic information, through our clinical findings, and then on a daily basis, we not only have to document that it happened, but we really need to talk about parameters. We need to talk about those clinical indicators that are supporting its continued use. We need to talk about specific response to that modality, not just that the patient tolerated it well, but how did that modality impact not only maybe pain levels, but the function as a result of decreased pain. So we really need to be elaborating in our daily notes. We also really talked about, got into how to bill for eStim codes, specifically those unattended codes, because we see reviewers very often denying claims or rugging down a code or denying line items for eStim because they're arguing that our documentation doesn't support that all of the time that we've put on our treatment grid was skilled. And remember, when we're talking about these unattended codes, there is a skilled portion of this eStim treatment and an unskilled portion of the eStim treatment. And so we have to make sure that our documentation and our billing reflect that the only thing we've put on that billing log is that skilled portion of the treatment. So again, I encourage you guys to go take a look at that Ask and Answer webinar. It was really great information. In addition, we also supplied some supplemental materials that you can get on box. Just ask your RVP today if you don't already have them, including our Billing for Modalities Guide, our General Billing Practices Guide. We have some information about billing in Documentation 101 and 201 if you haven't already looked at those. Plus, we have some daily note guidelines, which have some really specific examples too of daily notes, which includes the use of modalities. So we encourage you guys to go check those out. You may be able to find them on the page as well, because we may have already posted them here. And you just look in the file section of the Documentation Success Facebook page, and you should be able to grab those as well. Thanks, guys. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday. And let us know if you have any questions. You can ask in the comment section below, or send us an email at denials@heritage-healthcare.com. Thanks, guys. Happy documenting.